it's okay to meet me at the front line. I've got cold feet, winter drives.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, 1000 Life Fam. If you're new here, my name's Jenaya, and this is Live 1000 Lives. Today I'm going to be doing a tag for you guys. This was created by Rick McDonald. I'll leave his channel in the description for you guys. It's the in and out book tag, or in or out book tag. Basically, if you're in, you like it. If you're out, you don't like it. It's trope related. I don't know if he's making content anymore. I haven't seen anything from him recently, but he's amazing, so check him out. So let's get started. There are 26 questions, so I'm gonna go through these fast. First, sorry if you can hear my washer, but girls gotta do laundry. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. Question number 1. Reading the last page first. This is an out for me. I don't like it. I know people that do this, and I even know someone who will read the last chapter first, so that if she knows that the book ends horribly, she just won't read the book. I can't do that. I have to read start to finish. Number 2, enemies to lovers. This I'm in. I like enemies to lovers. It's probably one of my favorite romance tropes. So, in. 3, dream sequences. Depends on how it's done. If the dream sequence makes it so that nothing in the book is real or has happened and it's just a dream, I'm out. I'm out. It's a cop-out for me. If there's like a book that has dreams in it that like tell a prophecy, or like you know, there's some weird connection between two people in a dream or something, then it depends on how it's done. But if it's used as a cop-out for the whole book or whole show or whatever, I'm out. 4, love triangles. This I'm in. I know that that's like not everyone's favorite, but I love a love triangle if it's done right. I love picking a side and choosing who I would rather the character be with. So yeah, love triangles for the most part I'm in. 5, cracked spines. Yeah, I don't purposely crack my spines, but yes, I crack my spines so while I'm reading. So I would say in or out. I would just say it just happened. 6, back to small towns. I'm in. I like that trope for the most part. I don't like things set in big cities, so going back home things, like, it really gets to me. Plus, I used to live in a small town, so yes. 7, monsters are regular people. So I don't like this, but I understand it because it's the truth. People are the worst monsters ever. So I wouldn't say that I necessarily love that, but I understand it. So I would say more I'm out than in, but I understand why it is, and I can appreciate it. 8, no paragraph breaks. No, I'm out. I'm out. That makes me feel like I'm getting nowhere. So I'm out with that one. 9, multi-generational sagas. I'm not a historical person very, like, often, like, ever, really. And so if it's something, like, way in the past and then, like, present, maybe. But not usually. So I'm more out. 10, rereading. And obviously I reread my favorite series and favorite books a lot. 11, artificial intelligence. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Because my biggest fear is that the robots are going to take over. That's going to be our doomsday. robots will take over and we will all die because we created them and they're going to turn on us. It's just the way it's going to be. So I'm out. 12. I'm not sure what this one means. Drop caps? I don't know what that means. So I'm going to say I don't know. 13. Happy endings. I don't like when a book doesn't have a happy ending, and I don't like when a book doesn't have a conclusion to its story. 14. Plot points that only converge at the end. Depends on how it's done. I would say yes the majority of time if it's done well. 15. Detailed magic systems. Love it. 16. Classic fantasy races. I'm assuming this means like elf, fae, dwarfs, wizards, that kind of thing. Yes, 100%. But I like new stuff too. So, 17. Unreliable narrators. Yes, to an extent. Yes, if it's done well, but I have read some. Gone Girl. Not so good. So, yeah, I would say depending on how it's done. Yes. If it's done crappy, then no. 18. Evil protagonist. I think I could get behind it. I haven't read one. I don't think. So, I think I could get behind it if it was done correctly and there was a reason why our protagonist is evil. Like a good reason. And depending on what they did with their evilness, I guess. So, I'm not sure about that one. I don't have enough experience to really say. 19. The chosen one trope. 100%. I love it. Love it. 20. When the protagonist dies. No. So, it really depends, actually. Because, like, there's a book series where a protagonist dies at the end, and it makes no sense to me. And I won't give the series out, but it was a big thing around the Hunger Games. It's not the Hunger Games, but it was a big thing, came out around the Hunger Games. Lead was a female. And I just did not understand that reasoning. It just didn't make sense to me at all. So I would say more I'm out on that one. 21. Really long chapters. I'd say I'm out. I like shorter chapters over longer chapters. Now, if it's like a 10 to 12 page chapter, that's okay. But if it's like 20 or 30 page chapter, no thanks. No. 22. French flaps. I have no idea what that is, so I'm not gonna do either. I have no clue what that means. 23. Deckled edges. I don't mind them. I know a lot of people hate them, but I don't mind them. It doesn't bother me. I'd say I'm in. 24. Signed copies by the author. Of course I'm in. Like, who doesn't want signed copies of their books? 25. Dog-eared pages. I don't care, to be honest. Sometimes I will if I can't find a bookmark or something to mark my spot. I don't like to, personally, but I don't see the issue with it either, if that makes sense. So I would say I'm neutral. 26. Chapter titles instead of numbers. Yes, I love chapter titles. And but I also like numbers with that. So I would say both. I like both, but I'd prefer them to have like funny titles or something like Rick Riordan does with his books. Phenomenal. So those are all 26 questions. I can't believe that. That did not take as long as I thought it would. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this in and out book tag. Please remember to check Rick's channel out. Like I said, I will leave him down below for you guys, or in the cards. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tag, please give it a thumbs up. Ding the little bell icon. Consider hitting the subscribe button, and comment down below. Let me know if you've done this tag. If so, leave it in the comments because I'll go check it out. Remember to check out my description box, which has all of my social media links, my Amazon wish lists, if you would like to know the bookish things and books that I'm interested in. There are 2 Amazon wish lists down below, one for books, one for bookish things. Feel free to check it out. Remember, I have mental health links in the description boxes of all of my videos from the start of 2021. If you or someone you know needs them, please use them. Remember, guys, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you. So keep on reading. And remember to stay safe and healthy, be happy and kind, and always love one another. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I was meant to meet you at your mom's house, so